Well, here we are, 7 o'clock, 7:02, September 20th, 2021. Closer and closer and closer to my birthday. Be the big 65 years old. I got the scars, bumps, and bruises to prove it. Let me tell you that right now. That there ain't funny. That there's funny, ain't it? That there's funny, ain't it? Yeah, that's what he said. But anyway, just didn't know I would actually be here at 7 o'clock. It's kind of odd that I made it just in time. Didn't even know I was sitting down at 7 o'clock. I'd been in bed taking a little nap. Um, Mary's been knitting some beautiful things, and we're just kind of kicking back today, taking it easy. Um, Interesting. I was doing a little running around today on social media and found out that so many families are moving back in together. Hundreds of thousands of families are moving back in together to save money and to be able to pay bills and to be able to survive. It's unbelievable. It's like a mass exodus home. Unbelievable. I just thought I would throw that in there. Something for you all to think about in case your family comes knocking at the door. Don't think that you're the only one. You'll be in good company. But yeah, I'm just kicking back today here on Restream, and had a lot of weird stuff going through my mind today about eternity and consciousness and neurons and dendrites and synapses and thinking and processing information and frequency and all of these other things that I constantly think about all the time. Um, I keep telling myself over the last couple of days, just quit thinking. Just quit thinking. Come on, go with me on this. Just quit thinking. It's not doing you any good. It's not helping things. Just stop thinking. Erase the mind of all activity. Well, you all know that's a very hard thing to do, even for the most learned masters. It's a very hard thing to do. It takes many, many years to be able to get to a point to do anything even close to that. Most of the time, your mind is running, running, and running, and running, and running away with itself. And I have so many people tell me the more I try to slow my mind down, the faster it speeds up. And that's the way it is in the beginning when you first start meditating or learning to meditate, is your brain does that. It tends to speed up and you tend to think of more and more and more and more and more. It can get really crazy to the point of almost insanity if you don't get in control of it. It can really get out of control and really start to cause some psychopathy in your brain. So you have to kind of be very, very careful how you approach these kinds of things in order to get the most benefit out of meditation. Um, Marion and I are happy. We're happy that we're in the South, even though it's very hot, 93 degrees today. Fall is just around the corner. I hope. Uh, I hope. But we're very happy. We're okay where we are. Oh, excuse me. We're safe where we are. We're secure where we are to a point, and we're going to try to winter here. And Mary's taking care of some business and taking care of some personal things and getting her life in order as far as her medical is concerned and all of her ailments and pains and sufferings and things that she goes through every day with her disabilities. And of course, I'm disabled. So we really are the pair. Let me tell you, we really are the pair. Uh, Sometimes it seems like we're trying to outdo each other in the pain department, but we're really not. But it gets kind of funny, kind of pink, tickles me pink every once in a while. I was on yesterday. Rob Scribner came by to say hi. That was nice of him to come by and say hello. Haven't talked to Rob in a while. And I've been thinking. I've talked to so many people over the last couple of weeks, and they just don't know shit about what's going on in the world. Just don't know shit. Just don't know shit. You know, I I don't really understand all of this. You would think that people would be more aware of what's going on, but when I sit and I look at Mary's mother sitting on her fat ass looking at television all day and doing absolutely nothing as far as exercise. Um, the only thing she exercises is her elbow when she's putting that fork in that mouth. But, she's a Christian also, supposedly a very good Christian. And what is she doing for the world? Nothing. She let us come back here, but that was only because I was going to kill myself. Oh, first she said no. Oh, no, you cannot come back home. Oh, no, there is just no way I have any room for y'all here. And Marianne said, well, Kyler's getting ready to kill himself. He's on the brink of suicide. And there had to be 5 or 6 calls made, you know, and lots of prayer on Mom's part, uh, because Marion and I aren't legally married. Our salvation is gone out the window, and we're probably going to hell, all of us, because we've been together 24 years and we haven't gotten married, whatever the fuck that is. But she finally let us come back after 5 or 6 or 7 phone calls, realizing that I was going to kill myself if we stayed in the Northwest. And so we are here in a place that really doesn't want us here, but we're here. And it is a close relative, so we feel a little bit better about taking advantage of the situation. Now we do dust and we clean and we sanitize and we pull weeds and we cut grass and we do this and we build that and we make our way here. We pay our way here. Plus we pay her so much per month. So it's not like we're just laying around playing with ourselves all day here. We work our asses off to make our way and to stay out of the way. We stay in our room all day. We don't bother her. We don't mess with her little prayer routine and her little devotional routine and all of her other bullshit that she does. We don't mess with any of that, get in the way of any of that. And so that's a good thing. Stay out of the way. We take out the trash when we're supposed to. We wash our own dishes. We don't stay in the kitchen very long. We try to get out. It's really stressful being here, to tell you the truth. I have to sneak to the bathroom. I mean, I'm afraid to have a spot where I sneak around a corner to the bathroom. It's really stressful being here. Marion and I need to be by ourselves, alone in an apartment. And so we're filing for housing and we're going to be looking for a place to live. Um, we were going to winter here. We're probably going to winter here. We're going to have to winter here. There's just no way out of it. And then we'll start looking as spring approaches next year. We'll start looking for um, housing. We'll start looking before then, but actually secure housing will take a while. Um, Living with relatives. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is that a tough? I mean, sometimes it's easier to live with winos and alcoholics and drug addicts than it is to live with your own mother or father or sister or brother or nephew or niece or cousin or whatever. Sometimes it's easier to live with hooligans, uh, downright criminals, than it is to live with your own people. And that's a shame. That's just a dirty, dirty, dirty shame, you know. Um, Man, what is it about people? What is it about people? Well, in her mother's case, her mother is so damn set in her ways, just so set in her old fashioned, shitty, shitty, pity ways. She has a certain way she lays the dish rag over the fucking sink, and she has a certain way she puts dishes in the rack, and she has a certain way she puts things in the freezer and leaves them for 2 years to rot. She has a certain way that she does this and that and the other and goes to church on Sunday, every Sunday. Oh my God, every Sunday, rain, sleet, snow, hurricane, volcano, tsunami. Doesn't matter. She's in church. And for what, I'll never know. Um, she had Marion's father put in prison and he died in prison. A horrible death because of her mother not putting him in a mental institution. He died, and I'll never forgive her for that. Put him in Texas, down there, Texas prison, and he died horrible death. He died of had a heart attack in his cell, and guards wouldn't even come in until he was already gone. His roommate said, but I'll never forgive her for that either. She's such a good Christian lady, You would have thought that she would have gotten with her church and got together and had him put in a mental institution. He was mentally ill. He did not need to go to prison, did not deserve to go to prison. I will never forgive her for that. Never, never, ever will I forgive her for that. And then they buried him in an old unmarked grave out there by the prison in a cardboard box, and I'll never forgive her for that either. The bitch. Um, that's not Christian. There's nothing Christian about any of that. And if it is, then you explain it to me. You talk to me about it. You tell me how Christian that is. Uh, and I'll kiss your ass if you can convince me otherwise of how I'm thinking right now about something like that. Um, what else is going on? Well, the same news, man. Afghanistan, Australia, Kenya, um, Eastern Europe, Russia, China, the embargoes, the trade agreements that have gone bad. Uh, we're backed up on supplies and materials and equipment. Things are not being shipped out. 67,000 truckers are sitting idle. The supply chain has been broken. Stuff's not reaching the stores like it should. We definitely have a supply chain problem. Uh, don't ask me why, because I'll be here all night explaining or trying to trying to explain it. Isn't the English language funny? Trying to explain it. That there's funny, ain't it? But yeah, I don't know where we're headed. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy not to be wanting to kill myself right now. I'm happy to be with Marion 24 years. What a wonderful life. What a wonderful wife. We never went to the courthouse and got married. We never went to the church and got married. We really got married. We came together as one. We became one. And oh my gosh, I tell people all the time. And she's been my best friend for 24 years now. And I love her more every morning when I wake up, and I love her every night when I go to bed more and 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 more. And that's something that I wish all of you had. I wish, and I hope and I pray all of you can find a relationship like that because it's wonderful for your health. It's wonderful for your well-being. It's wonderful for your overall psychology. And it's just wonderful all the way around to have a relationship like that, living with someone that you love that much and that loves you back. Um, I got off Blog Talk Radio. We closed our account last night. I'm not going to be doing any more Blog Talk radios. They never did anything for us, and we stayed way too long, and we overstayed our welcome over there, and they did absolutely nothing for us, bastards. And so now we're on Restream, and I like Restream. Uh, I've had no problems with Restream whatsoever. We're also with StreamYard, and we're also with BitChute, and we're also with YouTube, and a couple of other places out there, and where these videos go, and they are getting hits. Don't forget about the new page we built, Prayer Science International. Go over there and visit Prayer Science International. I know y'all will just run, beat down the door. I can see you now. Bullshit, 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 more bullshit. Oh, yeah, I can just see you beating down the door to get over to Prayer Science International to see what Tyler's talking about. Oh my gosh. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Yeah. Some of you will, some of you won't. I really don't give a damn. That page is doing good, by the way. It's only been up about a week, I think, and it's already got 128 page likes, engagements, and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. So it's doing good, doing good. And I'm glad. Got some really good articles over there for people to listen to. And I'm thankful that we put it up. Came up with the idea a long time ago and just didn't get around to it until just recently. I slammed it up a couple of weeks ago, and it's been doing really good. I like it. It's a page that makes sense. You know what? It's one of those pages where you can stay on for a long, long, long time if you're into that kind of subject, prayer science, and you can just read, 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 you know, and learn, 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 you know, glean some wisdom from a page, you know. World's not getting any better, but you know, this little town of 15,000 that I'm in, you'd never know that there was anything going on in the world. I could just stay in here and hide in this room and never even realize that the world was even turning, or even to tell you the truth, even give a damn if the world was turning or not. I could stay in this little town of 15,000 for the rest of my life and just die here and probably never know anything that's going on if I didn't look at the mainstream media uh, or alternative media. But my problem is I have too much in my mind. I have an overload. Uh, I don't have to worry too much about menticide, you know, killing of the mind. My mind is so alive and so awake and so alert. It's just overtime, overtime, overtime. You know, it takes me forever to get to sleep at night because I'm thinking about Libya and Afghanistan and Cabal and Australia and Eastern Europe and Russia and China and the trade agreements and this and that and the food supply and the shortages and oh my gosh, the sex trade and all the other stuff that we're all doing, you know. And my mind is just turning and turning and turning and turning. It takes forever to turn it off. I'm getting a little better at it. I'm getting a little better at it. But it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice to turn that mind off, shut that mind down, get some sleep, folks. And I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning in my old age here. You know, my eyes are like boom, wide open at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, what the hell am I going to do at 4 o'clock in the morning? Drink some coffee? I guess. Marianne gets up, makes me a cup of coffee, and I fart around here for a while on the internet, which is boring as shit. You know, the shit they're putting on my page now is just pure shit. Just shit, just shit, just stupid, ignorant, clueless shit. Meaningless shit. They are blocking all of reality from me and I guess a whole lot of other people out there. Blocking reality. They don't want us to see it. They don't want us to hear about it. They don't want us to talk about it. They don't want us to interact with each other concerning these things that are going on in the world. They don't want us to have an opinion of our own. They don't want us to be critical thinkers. You know, they want us to be dumb and clueless and moronic and enslaved by the state. They want us to be good little slaves and do what the state tells us to do and do what the government tells us to do, you know. And I'm just not that kind of a person. I'm not that way. I am a rogue, rounder. I will fight you. I will fight you. I will bite your nose off. I am not somebody you push around. I'm not somebody that you try to enslave, and it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, baby. Somebody's going to die trying. Maybe two might die trying. I'm telling you, watch yourself. You come after me, you better watch yourself. Somebody's going to die, and it probably ain't going to be me first. It's probably going to be you. I am not going to be enslaved, and I am not going to be told what to do by any fucking government in any fucking country anywhere under any circumstances. I will die first before I will bow down to any man or any woman for that matter, or any government, state, county, federal, township. It doesn't matter. I am not bowing down to your bullshit, to your corruption. I refuse, vehemently refuse. And you should too. Do I think that we're going to pull out of this slump that we're in? No, we're not. We're not. We're simply not going to pull out of this slump that we're in. We're going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until it gets better. And it'll probably get better after I die. My luck. I'll probably pass away. And then here will come the new age of Aquarius or something, and rising out of the phoenix, out of the ashes, will become the new world of the new age of whatever. I don't know. That remains to be seen. What's coming after all of this bullshit comes to a head like a big pimple. Right now, it's a pussy pimple. I didn't say pussy, I said pussy pimple. And it's about ready to pop. And boy, let me tell you, when it does, it's going to explode, people. It's going to explode big time, right in your face. Yeah, nasty. Um, oh, this cancel culture, this critical race theory bullshit, this multi-gender bullshit. It's all just bullshit. LGBTQP, what the hell ever bullshit. It's all just bullshit. And most of you have just bit the bait, swallowed the bait, hook, line, and sinker, and you continue to just bite the hook. And there's not even bait, doesn't even have to be bait on the hook. You're just, you're just trying to bite the hook. Any old hook they put out there, you'll bite it. And, boom, there you go. They sling you up on the dry bank, you're flopping around up there like a fish out of water. And it's your fault. It's your fault. It's all of our faults that we've ended up like this. It's all of our faults. Every single one of us is at fault. We have a massive responsibility to our children and our grandchildren. And we have failed. We have failed. We have failed in every single way, shape, form, and fashion. We have failed our children and our grandchildren, and we should be hanging our heads in fucking shame for that. All of you bitch bastard fucking hypocrites out there, all of you bitch motherfuckers who think you're Christians, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should all be ashamed of yourself. Every fucking one of you should be ashamed of yourself. Fuck you. It makes me sick. I meet these Christians around here. Oh, they've got an attitude. Oh, they've got such an air about them, such an attitude problem. They need an attitude adjustment is what they need. They need they need to be bitch slapped a couple of times is what they need. Christian. They wouldn't know. Christian if it hit them on the head. I'm immersed in all that shit here. I'm immersed where we are. This is a little Bible Belt town, Brand. And I'm immersed in all this bullshit, church on every corner kind of thing. But is that making the world a better place? Hell no. Is it making the sick well? Hell no. Is it feeding the hungry? Hell no. Is it sheltering the homeless? Hell no. Is it doing any good at all? Hell no. It's not doing a damn bit of good for anybody except the people pretending to be Christians, going to church, filling the pews every Sunday. and Wednesday night or whatever, might even have a revival or two. What good is any of that shit if you're not going to fix what's broken? You know what I mean? If you're not going to go out there physically and fix what's broken, what good is any of that shit? Oh, just let the Lord take care of it. Bullshit. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. You take care of it. How about that? How about that? How about you take care of something? Let the Lord take care of it, my ass. Any of you that say that, I'll bitch slap you right here. Bitch slap you right here. Let the Lord take care of it, my ass. I'm so sick of hearing that I could throw up. I could puke in my mouth. Let the Lord take care. Oh, the Lord's got a plan. The Lord's got a plan for everybody. And I'm so tired of hearing that I could throw up. Lord's got a plan. My ass. Oh, comment. If you have any comments to make a comment for sure. Now, some of you Christians out there are really doing good. I mean, you're doing the good. You're out there doing the thing, man. You're out there physically working for the good of mankind. But most of you Christians are just putting on airs, just playing around, fantasizing that you're a Christian, pretending that you're a Christian. You're a hypocrite. You're two-faced, and I don't like those kinds of. I don't like those kinds of people at all. None yet. Well, what else can I ramble about? I'm glad we've got air conditioning. We got a new air conditioning system here, $3,000 for us, and we've got a ceiling fan. I've got a blow fan on my bed at night, so I'm cool. So at least I'm cool. I'm clean. Well, I may not be clean. I never take a shower. Once a month, maybe. But I'm not trying to get a hot date, so I don't need to really take a shower. And I stay well. I don't get sick because I don't wash my hands ever. Never wash my hands. You wash your hands, you get sick. Sick, 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 sick. You need those germs. You need all those germs on your body and on your hands and everywhere else. And otherwise, you're gonna die. You that took the jab, you're gonna die. Probably gonna kick the bucket in a year or two. You'll kick the bucket. That side of storm will go off like a tsunami, and you'll be like, bang, you're dead. Your brain will explode or something. I mean, it's terrible. It's really terrible. And you know, it's it's really it just really amazes me how many people took the jab. I went to the pharmacy today and I asked the pharmacist, who I know really well up there, to give me a readout, on what's in the jab. I said, I want some paperwork. Give me the paperwork on the ingredients of Moderna and Johnson and Johnson and all of these others. He said, I can't. There's not any. There's none. There's none here in the pharmacy. There is nothing but a blank piece of paper in each box. That's it. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, no, I'm serious, man. There's a blank piece of paper that comes with each box. They don't want you to know what's in these vaccines. They want to fucking kill you. They want you to die. They want you to die, man. Have y'all figured that out by now, you dumbasses? You dumbasses that took the jab, getting ready to take the second jab, maybe even a booster. You dumb asses. You deserve to die. Every one of you. Every single one of you deserve to die. You took that jab. You knew it was poison. You knew it was a bioweapon. If you didn't, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. Information's been out for months, months, months on the dangers of these jabs. Most of you took it anyway. Half of America was stupid enough to roll up their sleeve. Now they're shooting our kids with it. You dumb bastards. All of you stupid bastards. Letting your children take that jab. You ought to be dead. Every single one of you ought to drop dead. Well, I'm gonna get off this thing. Had enough of this shit for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock, same time, same channel. Y'all be good. Stay safe.